What's up, all my Ewok, Tribbles, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of Episode 4 of the Amazon Lord of the Rings prequel show, Rings of Power. Now, there's no way for me to really review this show, or this episode in particular, without spoiling it, so I'm just going to warn you guys right now. But before we get into that, guys, my channel is Hardcore Shadowband here on YouTube, so every single like, share, comment really helps out my channel, fighting the pesky YouTube algorithms. And if you guys haven't yet, maybe take a minute, smash the subscribe button, and ring that bell for notifications. Make sure that bell is set to all. That way you actually get notifications when I do videos and live streams. Now, with that being said, let's get on to the topic. All right, so let's get into this review. Now, if you haven't read the books and you are just a fan of the movies, you're going to be just as freaking confused as people that have read the books, because as somebody that has, watching this, it seems to me like the people that wrote this, they read somebody did an abridged book report of all of Tolkien. They did an abridgment. They have characters, names, but it had to be short. Like they had a word limit or something. And so it's all there. Places are there. People are there. Names are pronounced correctly, and the events that had happened that I maybe did not have the rights to, but there's little Easter eggs of them, like tapestries or little things here and there that if you know what they are, you see them in the show and it's like, oh, that thing that you can't talk about because you don't have the rights to them. But it seems like the people that are writing and directing this show read somebody's very abridged book report and then didn't have any context for timelines, bloodlines, locations, any of that. And then they decided, let's make a show. So if you're very confused, that's completely fine. The things that they are doing actually aren't adding up the way that they actually should, which it's going to be confusing, but they do have the whole rights issue. So there's that just right off the bat. First off, I do want to say things that I like. I liked the actor that plays Elendil. If you guys do not know who Elendil is, well, if you guys go back and watch Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, when Galadriel is giving the whole backstory on the ring and Sauron and all that. So Elendil is the human that, got with the elves, and like him and the Elf King fought together to fight Sauron, and they both die fighting Sauron, but because Elendil, fights Sauron and dies, it gives Isildur the chance to pick up his father's sword and smite Sauron with it, forcing Sauron to, abandon his corporeal form, go off, become the magic eye thing, and Isildur gets the ring, and then all the shit goes down, which happens with Lord of the Rings. So that's one of the characters that we get introduced today. He's a very revered character within the Tolkien universe, and he does a lot of really cool shit. So finally seeing him and them having such a good actor playing him, that was pretty freaking cool. I was very pleasantly surprised by the amount of talent that, oh gosh, I'm blanking on his name, Lloyd something, brought to the character. So I really liked that. I didn't mind the sister character that they introduced. It was cool seeing Isildur, because if you know Lord of the Rings, then you know who Isildur is. So it was pretty cool seeing that. And then I don't mind the main Hobbit chick. I think, she's kind of adorable, and the dynamic that her and her friend have. I feel like they're trying to do the female version of Frodo and Sam in a way. But I think it's cute. I think that they're both good actresses, and I don't have any problem with that. I do have a problem with the hobbits all of a sudden being bloodthirsty cutthroats that are like, if you leave, if you fall behind, we will leave you. We don't care. We're not like Sam. We're not like, oh, you're falling behind, Mr. Frodo. Let me fucking carry you on my back. They're like, nah, bitch, you fucking fall, hurt your ankle, you're done. We're leaving you, deuces. I'm like, fucking, hey, like, are these people related to Schmeagol? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, they're freaking mean. They're mean little hobbitses. So that part, I'm like, I don't get that whole logic behind it, but they have to have some kind of struggle. So that they made the hobbits mean and kind of heartless little assholes. So I didn't like that, but it was cool seeing Numenor for the first time, and that was cool. It wasn't what I pictured it to be, and I'm just like, that's a lot of CGI. I mean, of course, nothing's going to be as good as your own imagination, because there's no limits to your imagination, and when it's your imagination, you're usually imagining the things that you want to see, and it's it's your own personal taste. So nothing's going to be as good as your imagination. So, but it was cool to see that. I was like, oh, got the fifis a little bit. And then you get there and it's like, okay, if you know anything about Numenor, you know that it's special. It's unlike anywhere else. So why does everyone look like Galadriel and not Sauron dude show up and they fit perfectly and like their clothes aren't different at all? It's like, haven't you ever gone to another part of the world and like you get off the airplane and the signs are different, the people are different, the smells are different, the culture is different, and it's kind of bizarre. I remember that was like my first trip to Europe and like none of the signs were in English. That was pretty bizarre. It's a little bit weird. It's a little different. Heck, even like I'm down here in Southern California, just crossing the border and going into Mexico, it's different. But this, it was like not at all. And it's one of those things in the show, even though it's one of the most expensive shows ever made, if not the most expensive show ever made, their budget isn't going to the places that I think that it should, and I don't think their costume designer is doing the best job. Heck, even the freaking armor on the elves, and I talked about this in my review of episode 1 and 2, is the elves' armor doesn't even make sense. They wouldn't be able to raise their arms. Ow, the fight. That hurt. But, so those are, just things right off the bat. And then let's talk a little bit about some of the characters. Galadriel, your lead. You could get a rock and have a very talented voice actress voice the rock, and you would get more emotions and dynamic scenes from the fucking rock that's got a voice actress than what we're getting from this chick playing Galadriel. She is fucking terrible, and she's the lead. She's the lead. She's like, she is not like. I get it. She's a fan of the show. I saw something about how she like cried and fainted when she found out she got the part. And I'm like, if that's the chick that's the best one for the part, how bad was everyone else that auditioned? Because if she's the best one, holy fucking shit, what is happening in Hollywood? They got a great actor to play freaking Elendil. The dude that's playing not Sauron isn't bad. The chick that's playing the Hobbit isn't bad. Even the elf dude, the one new elf dude guy, he's not bad either. But you got your lead, and she sucks all the energy out of the room. And it's like she's supposed to be the ethereal one that's magical, but they took away all of her magic. So she's got no magic. She's just kind of a bitch that just shows up and bitches about everything, and she bitches about not getting what she wants. She bitches that everyone isn't as smart as her and can't see the vision that she has, or, the mission that she has, I should say, because they don't even give her freaking visions. So it's like, I wouldn't help her out either. She's a fucking bitch. Like, the dude, I'm like, he's probably regretting, not Sauron's probably regretting not letting her sink to the bottom of the damn ocean because she's such an unbearable, unlikable person. Like, there's nothing really redeeming about her except she's like, I have a mission, and my mission is to save everyone, but I'm going to be a bitch to everyone that I'm trying to save while I'm trying to do it. Except she's kind of nice to Elendil because he's helping her. And so it's like, all right, this is... It's just disappointing. Now, the elves. So you're telling me the elves in the southern lands, which Mordor, like, come on. So the elves, all of a sudden they lost their ability to see for miles and miles. They lost their elven sight. They lost their elven hearing. They lost their elven sense of smell. They lost everything about them that makes them elven and unique, which is why they're the protectors and why they're watching over the realm so that way the evil doesn't take over. They completely fail at their job. They couldn't see the fires, smell the smoke, or smell the fucking orcs, or hear anything from their watchtowers, and all of this is just able to happen, which looks like it's been going on for a long time. So they're completely incompetent at their job, and they lost all of their abilities, which is totally fun and fine, I guess. They don't see any problem with that. And then these elves, again, like they just let themselves be killed. They have no skill whatsoever. It's one of those things that I say all the time. If breathing wasn't a reflex, so many people would be dead. That's pretty much a majority of the characters on this show. It's pretty terrible at what they've done to these characters. And then not Sauron, guys. So you're telling me the dude that just shit's gonna go down in Numenor. If you know it, then you know it. shit's gonna go down because of Sauron. Oh, Numenor hasn't had the shit gone down yet? Oh, who's just conveniently there? Oh, not Sauron guy. Oh, Galadriel. She's like been looking for Sauron. Her whole mission is finding Sauron and avenging her fucking brother. She finds a dude that's from the place where Sauron is from, whose family was loyal to the evil dude, and he is loyal to the evil dude. Literally everything for the checklist of who Sauron could possibly fucking be and disguising himself as. This dude fits every fucking checklist. What's the first thing that he does when he gets to Numenor? He's like, oh, look, there's a forge. He's obsessed with fucking fire and making things from the forge. That's his whole thing in this episode, is that he wants to do the forging. He doesn't want to leave Numenor. He wants to get to the forge and do the shit with the blacksmith dude. And it's like, huh. This dude that literally checks every single box for who Sauron could possibly be. And Galadriel, the chick who's made it her fucking mission, instead of, being with her husband and child who just magically don't exist anymore, she is literally staring at the dude that she's been searching for, and she doesn't see it. So not only is she mean and kind of a bitch and just sucks all the energy out of the room, but she's also fucking dumb now, too. It's like, that's the show. It's not good. And it sucks because there are things in it that have the potential for being good, but overall, just watching it, it's like they're trying to have these dramatic moments and like, let's do this beautiful, establishing shot. Let's do some beautiful cinematography. Then let's have an intense close quarter scene between Galadriel and not Sauron dude. We'll have her say dramatic lines, but it's like, none of those are going to hit the mark when they don't make sense, which is exactly what is going on in this show. It's very, very disappointing. For the most expensive show ever made, you guys are wasting your fucking money. It's mind-blowing to me. But anyways, everyone, that's kind of my review for episode 4. It's very disappointing, and the whole them trying to hide behind the races of the actors that they have, I think, is absolutely pathetic. Literally nothing has to do with that. It's not good storytelling. It's absolutely terrible storytelling. And you shouldn't be hiding behind people and using them as a human fucking shield to cover up for your bad writing, bad storytelling, and bad overall show running. So I think that that's absolutely pathetic of them, hiding behind people's skin color. It's fucking disgusting too. But anyways, everyone, that's my review for episode 4. Let me know what you guys think about all this down in the comment section below. If you guys like this video, please smash the like button. If you didn't, that's okay too. Thank you so much for watching this far through. And until next time, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And until next time, may the force be with you, because we are really, 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 really going to need it. Bye, everyone. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you so much again for supporting my channel and my content. And if you guys would like to support me further, my cosplay calendar, my gamer edition cosplay calendar, is live still now on Indiegogo for a limited time only. We were very, very successful in the campaign, and we are currently in demand. In demand is only going to be up for a limited time only, so be sure to go check it out before we take this down. And guys, once again, thank you so much for this. If you guys want to go and back this campaign, the link is down below in the description of this video, and make sure that you guys check it regularly, because I do add updates on there and more photos are coming soon. So thank you guys. Also, guys, I do have 2 different Instagram accounts. I have one where I post my artwork, where I do painting streams over on my art channel, and then I re-upload them onto my art Instagram as little time lapses. So if you are interested in art and my painting process, that's the place to go. The link is in the description of this video, as well as my main Star Wars Girl Instagram. And on here, I post a lot of my cosplays that were not seen on the actual campaign page. So go check them out if you guys haven't already, and give me a follow. And last but not least, guys, I have a Twitch that I am trying to go. I am at 5.7K followers right now, and I'm trying to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. So if you guys haven't gone and followed me over on Twitch, go and do so now. The link is in the description of this video. I play a lot of games on here like Elden Ring and KOTOR, so go check it out if you haven't already. And that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.